Hey, Edgy, look, it's Takara. Hey, Nick Tana here with Penny Races for Winter Week. So, it has been a long time since I played this. I remember renting it back in the long days of the Block of Busters. So, or at least I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was, because that was like where I also played like Skateboard Kids and shit like that. There was a few games that I did play that I don't think many remember. Okay, so I didn't know this in the was it this? Yeah, I think I have to choose a car in the game and then do it. You can create your own tracks. That was another feature of this game that I remember correctly, or I mean not correctly, fondly. If I remember correctly, I have to go into the game. The music to this game, I swear, it has a really nice vibe to it. So we're gonna be playing for Winter Week. We're gonna be playing the snow level. Let's do this one. If I remember, this one's the one with like a lot of the snow and like this one has a lot of the atmosphere that I believe had. Oh, it's Icy Road too. Right, I do need for the control. I'm gonna be like slipping and sliding because I do need the snow tires. So you can actually do little car builds and stuff like that as well. And of course, I choose the Beetle. But you can do. There's the Mini Cooper. Yeah, that's pretty much Thunderbird. Yeah, I kind of am not, okay, I don't really know a lot of cars. I just know, I loved Beetles. Like, well, Volkswagen, or, and how some pronounce it, Volkswagen. But, yeah. So, oh, this is where. Look. So, you can customize your shit. I have one, part point, apparently. So I can do stock, apparently, for it. And I believe that's extra speed. Or a special coin, so I can use a special. But I'm not going to be doing any of that. What I'll do is I'll go to change color. Yes! Okay, here we go. Alright. This is gonna be enchanting. Oh my god, the music. I mean, I'm probably a little biased because the nostalgia. What did I say? Nostalgia, right? I said nostalgia, right? Yeah. But, yeah, no, I need better toys for this one. Oh god. But this one had the most snowy atmosphere, and I felt this was going to be perfect for Winter Week. I am spitting and drooling like a fucking farm animal. Jesus Christ. Oh! Okay, so maybe I just gotta use this to my advantage. Like, I'll be like, I will tread lightly around these fucking corners and kind of use this slippery slope to my advantage, maybe? Maybe I'm finding, like, hidden tacks. Like, don't put snow tires on, it will only slow you down. You gotta do these speed runs by slipping and sliding across the fucking place. Oh, shit! Oh, the music. The memories. Are they like the corners of my mind? Oh, shit. So yeah, it is Winter Week. I'm really happy that it's starting because I wanted to get back into the swing of things. Really neglected a lot as of late, just trying to... there's been a lot of things that have happened. I've been on a new migraine medication that has been, like, really just fatiguing the shit out of me, and just the fogginess. I don't know if it's me or the pills, but there's just, like, a lot of brain fog. And just a lot of things I've been just kind of really, I haven't been with it and been kind of spiraling. So I wanted to make sure that I got back on track. How ironic to say while I'm trying to get back on track. This one in particular. I'm in 6th. No, I'm probably gonna be, oh, well, yep, I am last. I was like, oh, it's, what, 8th place? I got 2, oh no, I'm fucking dead last. I'm wondering how many people actually fucking knew I was dead last before I even caught on. Oh yes, they get to, like, take shit from people and shit. Yep. Let's do track select and let's do ice. You know what? Let's do, fuck it, let's just do caves and then we'll do ice. We'll make it a hefty video. Ooh, this one's pretty. What the fuck are they doing? Oh, they got, like, cannons and shit on their fucking cars. That's gonna be great. I pity the poor fuck that goes ahead. Oh shit, yep, commotion's already happening. Oh, I need snow tires badly. If I win, that's the first thing I'm fucking... Oh god, I'm probably not... Ah, you rude bitch! But yeah, no. So I've been pretty much... I stated it, to quite a few people, actually, that I'm just going to be limiting my time. This month I generally did focus on mostly, like, group and collab sort of videos and shit. I just really have kind of, like, felt... I'm not really... I'm putting myself in situations that are kind of making me neglect a lot of shit and stressing me out because I can't... I've been really having anxiety with trying to keep up with people, and I just haven't had the energy to do a lot of collabs or really work on art or do a lot of the things that I was doing. And it ended up being where I've just really felt like the reason I started all of this has, like, faded away, like all of the good, positive things that it was doing for me, despite the fact that I wasn't active with, like, social circles and stuff. I think my trying to, I guess, I wouldn't say stay relevant, but just sort of try and keep up with people has been doing most of the stress, because the more people I meet, as nice as it is, with my, like, how my anxiety just has been, it's like the more people I meet, the more people I have to disappoint, and that's something that I've been really struggling with, is I don't want to be a disappointment, but right there has been sort of, like, eye-opening for me, is like, when did I start giving a shit? Like, I'm not trying to sound like bitchy or anything, but it was like, it's there's so much pressure, I think, that I've been putting on myself, and I'm only talking about this because if people are feeling this way as well, I'm hoping that maybe if you're struggling with this too, it sheds some light that you're not, you know, alone on the situation. Keep in mind, I don't want it to be like a bitch fest or like coming off as like I'm just trying to be like, ugh, people are so distracting and it's wasting my time. Like, that's not the case. I, for one, am just not going... I don't believe that there should be pressure on trying and keep up if you can't manage, like, to, What is that beeping? Holy shit! Like, someone's fucking a clown. Like, holy shit. Like, honk if you're horny. But I came in last again, didn't I? Yep. But, I mean, this is kind of mirroring how I feel. I can't keep up. But in an ironic, funny way, at least. So, you know, I think that there's a lot of pressure in trying to, keep up, maybe for some, stay relevant. I think for me, it has been a little bit of, I fear, like, I'll just fade. And then I just, don't know where that fear has been coming from, for that constant, like, I need to keep going and trying to keep up with people so I can at least, like, not, or at least, I guess, be remembered how I was. Because when I met a lot of these people, I wore the phrase workaholic with a little bit of pride, I guess. Now that I look at it, I didn't see it at the time, but I could make a video, I could do art for people, I could post my own shit. Like, there was just, I could do so much within, like, a time frame, just always staying focused and ahead of shit. And then I just got really burnt out, fatigued. A lot of things happened, and just, I really, like, plummeted. I had a feeling that I was going to, with what I had to do, like, with, like, just fixing my own shit and things I had to do beyond all of this. And it really took its toll, and I'm stubborn, I guess. I have a hard time accepting that I can't do something. I'll admit when I don't know, or I just feel like I'm not confident in something, I'm fully aware of admitting it. But with what I was doing, and I was doing it with such ease, I wasn't expecting not being able to. And just recently, I just finally decided I cannot do it. So I've had to learn to say no, and I hated that too, because that feels like I'm disappointing, and it's more than just someone else. It's also disappointing myself, because I liked that. I believed that I was reliable enough to be able to keep up, and it was sort of a weird mix of guilt and liberation to finally admit I need to take a break. I need to evaluate what's going on with me, and I need to focus on my own work and get back to what I was doing, because I can't, this is no way to live. I can't mentally keep up with this, especially when I'm trying to manage, like, my own shit, my migraines, and a bunch of other things that have been going on. But for this last one, let's pep it up, and thank you for listening, and also thank you for joining this, because I do want to focus more and be active more on my YouTube. Pretty much where I started, technically, besides DeviantArt. But if more people that I socialize with me more on this, I would much rather that than just, like, the other platforms, in a way, because I believe it's a nice way to get to know beyond, like, yes, I'm a lewd creator, but that's not all I am. And I'd like to think that this is a good way to show people, and get that stigma off, that it's just such a, one-dimensional sort of, side of creativity. I just got... Fuck, oh yeah, that's right, that brick don't move. I think it's like, what, 2 hits and that brick leaves. And that's mine! I'm gonna go! Yep, I was trying to avoid it and I fucking slipped. I don't even care that I'm losing, it's just kind of, I'm just vibing. Oh, Jesus, this is gorgeous. Actually, Sanity and I, a while back, as another part of it, is I've kind of been neglecting a lot of people. So I want to make sure that I change that, because I've been trying to take on a lot of new... I've been trying to do a lot more, and especially, like, just... Wow! I just don't have the capacity to sort of take on new information, new people, and socialize in circles that I'm not particularly comfortable with. And that's been another factor. But I've also, by doing that, I've neglected people that I don't have time for, and if I want to talk to people, I'd rather be in a pretty good state of mind, because, or at least a more lively state of mind, because it is embarrassing to have to admit to somebody, look, I'm literally like working 20% brain here. I can't do or keep up. That's been, again, that really is full circle, is I just can't keep up. I hit that brick twice, so yep, proved how many times you can hit that brick. So yeah, I'm hoping to change a lot of that. Luckily, I did do some videos with Danny, Sanity, Mr. Buns. I do want to do another video of Paragon, or not, predecessor of Paragon, with Mr. Buns, or even Left 4 Dead, something. Just some people that I've kind of not been working a lot with. And then some art for people that I just have not been able to do, including myself. But again, if more people socialize with me on here, that would be much, much appreciated, because I do feel this is probably a nicer way to get to know me, versus just by simply looking at like just fragments and sections of my content. Because when I made this, really I was trying to appeal to a lot of different sides of my creativity. Or not appeal, I was trying to express a lot of sides of my creativity, and hoping that it would have a more diverse audience, because I didn't want to just cater to one side. I wanted to make sure that I had a little bit for everybody. Part of what the variety, part of the creativity, or what was nice about the variety. Not saying that me as a person or host is going to be for everybody. I get that I'm rather niche, but I like to think this is a nice way to look beyond, because I have faith in areas, because of some of the people that I have met that have looked beyond the not safe for work adult content that I've done, and or at least as an artist in that. So that gives me hope that people can appreciate many sections of a person, and that we are not all one-dimensional. So I'm sorry if this was like a bit of like an up and down sort of roller coaster with it. I hate being fake, and I'd rather it be balanced, in that not everything is all happy-go-lucky, and there are ups and downs to life, and if people relate, that's great, and if they don't, then that's okay too. I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to pretend that I'm trying to appeal to everybody, or that I am for everybody. But yeah, for the most part, I had fun with this, despite the context of the or not context, the conversation. I did have fun with this because this was a game that was nostalgic. That's why it was nice to kind of like no-brain it. I didn't care if I won or not. It was just wanting to play something of nostalgia, get some good vibes, or not good vibes, positive vibes. I hate saying good and bad, because it's just like it just, I don't know, that those two kind of meh to me. It's more positive and negative that have a little bit more of a personal opinion attached to them, instead of me saying like good, what it determines good and bad vibes. Because again, that really is the nuance of it, and good and bad is not linked to everyone's opinion about what those things are. So, more positive vibes. And this is more of an introductory video, I guess, of just where I'm at with everybody, because I haven't really been doing a lot of speaking videos and content in general. So I thought maybe this first video would be a nice sort of segue of like letting people know what's going on, getting it out of the way, and allowing to, even for myself, watching these back and sort of comments and just sort of interacting with people, and just sort of being like, I'm slowly getting back to where I was. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but this is the first step for me. But this is Nick Tana. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.